So, this is going to be a guide on how to make friends and specifically how to make good quality friends. So, I'd prefer if you took a pen and paper and wrote everything down what I say. So, each key point that I say, write it down, and this will help you memorize it and actually put it into practice. So, if you do not own a pen and paper, then go to the shop, pause the video, buy a pen, buy some paper, and you should have these kind of things in the house. So basically, yeah, pause the video, go get your pen and paper, and I'll cut right to the chase now. So the reason why you don't have friends is because you are a low value person and you do not have anything interesting going on in your life. You don't have any values that you can put to the table that another person will find interesting and that can benefit from you. So basically, you have nothing to give to another person that they need. This is what friendship is. So, friendship is you spending time with someone and having a good time. Having a good time with someone that's interesting, that has something to offer, like comedy. Someone might be funny, or someone might be knowledgeable, or someone might be wise. And most friends are only for entertainment purposes. You go out drinking, or you go out smoking weed, or you go out partying, and I do not class that as a good quality friend unless they are pushing you up, unless they are giving you a boost in your quality of life. So if they're dragging you down, I am not calling these people friends. Um, Friends are only people that push you up and motivate you to do better in your life. So this is a video on how to gain people like that, that people will like, friends that will bring you up in life and not bring you down. So yeah, basically, you don't have friends. You are boring. You don't have anything interesting going on in your life. You have no knowledge. You are shy, and you sit at home. You play video games all day. And one thing I'll mention is, if you have friends that all you do is play video games online, and this is the only thing in common, those are not your real friends. If you only smoke weed with that person or go out drinking, that's not your friend. Just to clarify once again. So, let's see. Now, you have no value to give to another person, right? So, that's the first step. You need to become more interesting. The the best way to actually realize what you have to offer is, so you have that pen and paper right in front of you right now. I want you to make a list of 10 things that you can bring to the table to a new friend. So, what are the 10 things that you can bring to the table that are you find interesting about yourself, that are unique about you, that might be a good quality that someone else may like in you? So, just write down 10 things. You can pause the video, write down 10 things, and come back to the video. Okay? So, basically, now you need to bring something good to the table, okay? So, you need to become more interesting, right? So, how do you become more interesting as a person? To become more interesting as a person, you need to, one, is be more knowledgeable. Two, is you need to have certain qualities, like you need to be funny, you need to be charismatic, you need to be passionate, you need to be able to maintain a conversation without being distracted. You need to have a good attention span. And one thing I'll mention is social media, it decreases your attention span. And, you know, social media is probably the main reason why you actually don't have friends, because back in the days, you would be able to make friends quite easily by just going outside and communicating with everybody around the block. But nowadays, people don't go outside as much. So you can partially blame social media, but mostly blame yourself. So now, what can you do to make yourself more interesting? You can join a gym, and you can better your physique. You can better your mental health in the gym. You can better your overall looks. Because if you are more attractive as a person, doesn't matter if it's a guy or a girl you're looking for, if you're more attractive as a person, they will automatically like you more and want to be around you a lot more. Um, Imagine if you are overweight and if you are very socially awkward and it looks like you're not taking care of yourself, you don't brush your teeth, your breath smells, you have a lot of acne because you don't wash your face. Now, I know acne can be genetic and that's completely fine, but if you have greasy hair and you just stink of sweat because you don't wash yourself, then you can't really expect people to like you and to want to be around you. And that's kind of obvious, but a lot of people don't realize that. So you need to overall be more attractive to people so people would want to have you around them. I don't think you would like to have someone around you if they are a lot lower quality than you are. Um, that may be embarrassing for you to be around that person, unless they have some very, very good social skills and some very good knowledge skills, then it would be quite hard to be with that person. So that's the gym out of the way. So do join a gym, and that's the best way to meet new people, to just socialize. You'll be in a social setting. One piece of advice I'll give you is don't use earphones. Don't listen to music in your ears in the gym because that just blocks out one of your most important senses. People have no way of socializing with you if you have music playing in your ears. So if you're doing your set, someone may come up to you and be like, how many sets do you have left? And that happens every single day. And you have headphones in and you take one out and you're like, two, whatever. You put it back in and you do your set. If you don't have headphones in, someone will come up to you and be like, oh, how many sets do you have left? Oh, you can be like, oh, well, you can jump in and, communicate with that person. You can be like, well, what are you training today? Oh, cool, we're doing back. Nice. What kind of back exercises do you do? Start a conversation. Be socially normal. That's a normal thing to have a conversation with someone. It's just becoming less and less accepted because people are just really shy, and again, because of social media. So, okay, that's the gym out of the way. Join the gym. I can make a separate video on the gym and gym etiquette and how to be in the gym, how to behave, so people want to be around you, and how can you attract people in the gym. Then hobbies, overall hobbies. I don't care what kind of hobbies you are into, as long as they are outside. Doesn't matter if they're inside. You can just pick any hobbies. If it's reading, read some books. Just no technology. That's the number one rule: is no technology in your hobbies. If you're some kind of a technological whiz and you really like building computers or something like that, that's fine. You can do that, but you need to have a mainstream hobby. Perhaps like go join a kickboxing gym, maybe jiu-jitsu. You need to learn how to fight anyways, and that just makes you more charismatic anyways, and overall makes you better as a male. So that's a good hobby. You can learn to play an instrument. Those are always good. Reading books just increase your general knowledge. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. I can recommend lots of books in the description if you'd like, or just leave a comment and just ask for some book advice. Overall, ask for advice in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. And just if you're watching now, just subscribe to the channel if you like the video style. If you like what I talk about, just subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when I post a video, and you'll be the first one to watch it. And yeah, comment, keep the algorithm going, help me out by liking the video. But anyways, back to the facts. So yeah, basically, all I'm saying is you need to engage in hobbies. I don't care what hobbies, but the best way to actually gain friends is by going to do a hobby that is a class. So go to a jiu-jitsu class, go to a kickboxing class. Those are always very friendly and very accepting. Doesn't matter how you look, doesn't matter what you are, they will always be accepting, and they'll always want to help you out. And it's a very, very easy way to make friends, and good quality friends, because people that go to these places are very good quality people. You may think of kickboxing or jiu-jitsu as something that's aggressive, UFC fighters. They are not aggressive. They are very, very intelligent people, and they definitely know how to portray themselves, how to carry themselves. So they will always help you out, and it's a very, very good way of making friends, is by joining a class of some sorts, by doing an activity, a hobby that involves other people. That's the number one way of making friends, is by joining a class. If you're shy, obviously the first thing you do, the first time you go to a class, you're going to be awkward. It doesn't matter what you do. The first time you will be anxious, and you will be not really feeling up to it. It may be exciting, but you will be going to your first class and your heart rate will be quite high. So to get over this part of you need to step outside of your comfort zone more. So, what do I mean by stepping out of your comfort zone? I mean, you should do things that make you uncomfortable. So, what are the things that make you uncomfortable? I'll recommend you a few. So, number one, maybe start doing cold showers. Start going to cold water. Go to lakes, sea, whatever kind of water source you have around you. I'm pretty sure it's going to be cold even if it's summer. Go experience discomfort. You definitely have a shower in your house. Go take a normal shower, wash yourself. The last 2 or 3 minutes, put the cold water over your head, wash yourself with cold water. It's not going to be comfortable, but it's going to be very beneficial just for your body and your mental health, because it's uncomfortable discomfort. I'm pretty sure it's self-explanatory. If the more discomfort you experience, the more the comfort that will come to you will actually feel more gratifying, and it'll just feel better experiencing comfort then, because you experienced discomfort. They're polar opposites. That's all I'm saying. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Go out, experience discomfort more. Go out to social settings, chat to people. Just if you're on the bus and someone's sitting next to you, start a conversation with that person. Ask them a few questions. Be like, "Oh, where are you going?" Don't be very inquisitive and up front, but just be like, "Oh, hi, how's things? Where are you heading?" And start a conversation. Be like, "Oh, do you know any nice places around this area? Do you know any nice restaurants that I can grab a bite to eat?" Start a conversation. Just chat to everyone. Just talk to all the people that you meet in your daily life. This will increase your social skills, and again, this will make making friends a lot easier. And you never know, that person that you talk to next to you on the bus may be your best friend in like a few months. You never know. So just put yourself into uncomfortable situations. Another uncomfortable thing that you can do is you can start meditating. It's okay, so you may think of meditation as something that is comfortable and very nice, but in theory, seems like it is, but it's actually a very tough thing to do. And meditation requires a lot of mental focus, and it requires a little bit of hard work. So meditation is something that you can do that will increase your mental health as well. So win-win. Another thing you can do to become less shy is, yeah, basically stepping out of your comfort zone. Make a list of 3 things that make you uncomfortable. Think of 3 things that are the most uncomfortable thing to you. Now, don't go to extremes. Just think, what do you not like doing? Do those 3 things. That's what I mean. Go out and experience discomfort. This will make you a lot better at just being being a person. We all have to experience discomfort. Nowadays we live in a society where everything is so comfortable around us, and yeah, back maybe 50, no, 100 years ago, you would experience so much discomfort, and people were just built different. So yeah, go experience some discomfort. Now, why are you socially awkward? Why do you feel socially awkward? Well, I'll answer your question very briefly. The main reason you feel awkward and shy, and why you have social anxiety, is because, one, you are afraid of rejection. You are afraid of people not liking you. This is the main reason why you have social anxiety, because you are afraid that somebody might not like you. That's pretty much it. You may have been rejected in the past and you have some trauma, but the key point is you are afraid of rejection, and you don't want people to dislike you. This is why you're socially awkward. The main thing to overcome that is the point that I made just 1 minute ago. Experience discomfort. This way, the more discomfort you experience, you will not care about people not liking you, because you are experiencing discomfort all the time. And what's the most uncomfortable thing? People not liking you. In your head, this is what is the most uncomfortable thing for you, is people not liking you, rejecting you. This is most likely the most embarrassing and uncomfortable thing for you. So if you experience discomfort on a daily basis, rejection will be just something that is normal. You'll be just like, oh, fine, he doesn't like me. I don't care. I don't care. you know, you won't care. So that's a very, very important key point to remember. This is how you can stop caring about other people, what they think about you. Because maybe read a book. It's called Stop Giving a Shit or something like that. That's literally the book's name. How to Stop Giving a Shit, or How to Stop Giving a Fuck, something like that. Google it, you'll find it. So that book is quite good. Speaking of books, I think there are 3 books that you should read. You should read Superior Man by David Dida. You should read The Narcissist Test by, let me see, who wrote that book? Oh shit, I gave it to someone. Oh, The Narcissist Test by Dr. Craig Malkin. That's what it's called. And also, you should learn. Yes. A Life Less Stressed by Ron Elric or something like that. A Life Less Stressed. So the first book will basically make you more masculine. You will know how to be a man, which is very important. This is a very good trait that you can bring to a friendship. Being a masculine man, an alpha male, is possibly the best thing you can bring to a friendship. The second book I recommended, The Narcissist Test, this will give you a good understanding of general psychology of how the human mind works. You will understand egoists and egoists, and you'll understand narcissists, people that you meet every single day. When you are making friends, you will know who's a narcissist, who's an egoist. Read the book, you'll understand more about it. If you want me to make a video about that book, comment down below. The last book I recommended is A Life Less Stressed. This is a book about the stressors in life, things that give you stress that are not good for you. So food that is bringing inflammation into your body, it's all about health. So what I'm giving you is how to be more masculine, a little bit of psychology, and then overall health. Those 3 books I definitely recommend you to read, and they will definitely help you understand yourself and other people a lot more. So, okay, I hope you're writing these things down, because you're not going to remember any of this. If you're not writing this down, rewatch the video and fucking write it down, okay? Because I don't want to waste my time. I want you to understand these things. These are very important, basic things that you should know. So take a pen and paper, rewatch the video. I don't care. It's 20 minutes long. Write down the key points. This might be the best thing you do today. Write down all the key points that I'm talking about and put them into practice. Don't just watch this video and be like, okay, next fucking self-improvement video. Don't do that. Just watch this video, write down those key points, fucking close the YouTube tab, close your computer off, like turn off your phone, step outside and start doing these things, okay? Don't stop being a bitch. That's all I'm saying. Stop being a bitch. Just you googled, you fucking put into YouTube how to make friends. You're watching this video. So fucking take a step forward and actually do what you're meant to do, okay? Okay, so yes. Now I'm talking about one thing that is out of your control but is also in your control. Attractiveness. If you're genuinely genetically unattractive, if you have some kind of a disease or some kind of a genetic mutation where you are just looking rough, it's tough, but you can still try all of these tactics. Pretty much, it's all about charisma. It's all about personality. A lot of people don't care about looks. A lot of people don't care about how you look like, how tall you are, how fat you are, how skinny you are. People don't care about these physical traits. They want you to have a good personality, a good heart. That's what people care about. If you want to find good quality friends, I'm pretty sure those good quality friends will not care about how you look like. They will care about how you portray yourself as a person. So if you are saying, oh, well, I'm ugly, I'm this fucking lonely piece of shit living in my parents' house and in their basement, and all I do is play video games because I'm too afraid to step outside because I'm ugly as fuck. Trust me when I say this. There are so many people in this world that don't care how you look like. They only care of how you portray yourself and how you act as a person. That's all they care about. And you just have to trust me on that one, okay? So, now, basically, you are improving yourself, you're reading books, you're gaining knowledge, you're going outside, you're meeting new people in hobbies, you're going to classes. Maybe you join some jiu-jitsu class, or maybe you join like a boxing gym. I don't care. Whatever it is. Don't be creepy, don't be too pushy when trying to make friends. A good way to approach someone is a genuine conversation. Hi, how's things? Shake their hand, ask their name, introduce yourself, and just leave it at that. Second day, just talk to them again. Oh, hi again. And talk about maybe something that you're genuinely interested in, something that you read in a book, maybe that applies to the class or something like that. Be like, oh, I seen this guy fight this guy on YouTube, and did you see that fight? Or you can, let's say, you go to a kickboxing gym, they probably watch like the UFC or something. So be like, oh, did you see, the fight, like Khabib and whatever, Conor McGregor? It doesn't matter. Start a conversation, just talk to them. If the conversation is going well, and if you think that that person is someone who you may like to be friends with, be like, oh, can I add you on Instagram? Or if they don't have Instagram, oh, can I have your WhatsApp? And, we can hang out sometimes. Maybe, we can train together. Maybe we can practice. And, it doesn't matter. Go outside. Whoa, maybe we can go for a couple of drinks if you drink. That's the kind of direction you should be taking. Don't be too pushy. If they say no, okay. If they say no the second time, okay. Third time, if you message them on Instagram or on their phone, and if they say no, sorry, I'm busy, or if they don't reply, leave it. Just move on to the next person. There's 7 billion people in this world. Just leave that person alone. Maybe he has a lot of things going on in his life, and maybe he's just too busy. So don't take it into heart. Maybe it's not you, and just move on to the next person. The same goes to girls. That's all of this advice that I'm saying. That's the same advice if you're looking for a girlfriend or something like that. If you want a good quality woman in your life, this is literally the same list of things that you should be doing. So it applies for everything. Okay, so yeah, just remember as well, everyone is a person just like you are. Everyone is genetically the same. We're all made out of the same chromosomes. We're all people. We all have a nose. We all have fucking hair. Some people are bald. Doesn't matter. They're physical characteristics, but we all are living people, and you should always remember that. Another thing is, remember that the worst thing that can happen is someone can say no. And if you're experiencing enough discomfort in life, then someone telling you no will not be a big issue. Um, yeah. And to be honest, that's pretty much it. This is a full guide on how to make friends. Um, if you like this type of content, then subscribe, like the video, help the algorithm. I do want to become a little bit more successful on YouTube, and perhaps encourage more young men or just people in general to change their lives for the better. And yeah, I hope you took something from this video. I hope you had a pen and paper, because if you didn't, you're a fucking bitch. I disrespect you because I told you 2 times to take a pen and paper. There's your last chance. Rewatch the video, take a pen and paper. This is your last chance. If you don't do it, I'm disrespecting you. I don't care. If you're just watching this video for fun, fine. That's cool. But if you're genuinely YouTubing how to make friends and you just watched this video and you didn't have a pen and paper in front of you, massive disrespect. So yeah, that's the video. That's the full guide on how to make friends. Yeah. Peace.